Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Banana and this is Aurora for Exospace strategy game. And as you can see here, we're in 40 Erdiani and Eridani. It's a weird word, it's really weird. And as you can see, we have surveyed quite a lot. And I mean, I'm not talking about the planets that we actually surveyed, because it's just 5 at the moment, from the looks of it. But we found quite some stuff at A1, as you can see here, but 10 million uranium with accessibility 1. The rest is, yeah, not that great. I mean, there's accessibility 0.1, 0.1, 0.1, but 2 million at Vendorite 1, and then it drops off again. But A2, we already saw that. That's a super Jupiter, which only has thorium, not that interesting. But A3 and A4, I mean, look at that. That's 340 million uranium at 0.3. And I just realized, shit, just start the music. Yeah, I'm using Windows Media Player for that because it doesn't really matter. Yeah, but look at that. I mean, it's... holy cow. And also, Iridiani 4 has quite some uranium again, some mercasium, thorium, galisite, and yeah, actually I'm really hyped for the corundium. I mean, it's not accessible, but it's quite a lot there, so we can easily build mines with that. And since we only had this really low accessibility, I went ahead and at, I think, A1, I sent a team there, and it was actually a geology team. And as you can see here, they are currently trying to, try and find what the hell's going on there. And if, you know, they can increase, you know, the accessibility of these mineral deposits. Or maybe sometimes they find another one, but that's not really the point. The point here is that if you have looked closely on this screen, then you see that there are POWs on this planet, which I really don't know what's going on. So let's send an espionage team there. Let's send a captain of the line, the brigadier, another brigadier, and let's send a team of 5 people there. And let's do this. Because I really would like to know what the hell is going on. Why are there POWs there? I mean, I'm not 100% sure if POW actually stands for what I think it does, and it's prisoners of war, right? If I'm not mistaken here, if I didn't look it up, I just happened to stumble upon this, and I was like, wait a second, why the hell are there POWs on this place? Because on Earth, there are none. I mean, POWs held at this colony sounds to me like it's prisoners of war, right? POW. Let's look it up. Yeah, it's prisoner of war. Pretty likely. I mean, it could also mean Prince of Wales or Problem of the Week, but I'm pretty sure that it's not. I just tried to I just googled a POW acronym. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's prisoners of war, and not the Prince of Wales. Should be only one. Yeah, maybe two. That doesn't matter if it's. Yeah, I don't think we're holding Princess of Wales. Is princess the actually the plural of prince? Interesting. Nah, it's not really what we should think about. We should think about what the hell are those, and maybe we should just take a look. So, oh, an espionage target. Don't really know a lot about those. I mean, why the hell don't we know about these guys? This is just our own race, if I'm not mistaken. And we could just go ahead and do this. This is the espionage. Yeah, we don't know anything about anybody. Weird. Oh well, we're going. Let's just wait. Also, we found a jump point over here, and as you can see, it's close. It's really close to the jump point to Wolf 359. I'm intrigued now. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. It's rather weird. Why are there prisoners of war there? And what war are we talking about? And why didn't we pick up any ships? Because we were there with our active sensors. We scanned the system. Well, almost. I think we scanned the innermost system. Maybe there are people living on the other suns. Well, not on the suns, but, you know, the planets around those. Interesting. So, I mean, if you remember, it's a trinary system, so there are 2 suns out there, and one of them actually has a pretty good planet, if I'm not mistaken. Come on, open up. There we go. Eridani B. These are large moons. No, C has a... Yeah, there we go. That's a terrestrial planet, as you can see. I mean, it's freaking cold. Because C, I think, is a... Yeah, that is not very luminous. It's more luminous than this one, though. M4. Take a look. Stellar classifications. Class M. Class M stars are by far the most common. Okay, that makes sense. About 76% of the main sequence stars in the solar neighborhood are Class M stars. Yeah, that's one of those. They're not bright enough to see with the eye, exceptional conditions. The brightest, nope, that's not the guy that we were looking for. They're mostly red dwarfs. Yeah, and judging from the size, I mean, it's not really that small, but all right. Interesting. Oh well, so there could be somebody out there. Could be. And I think since the Horizon's Edge has completed, whoops, wrong button, has completed its orders, we're going to send it out to, well, B and C. So, wait a second, there is a empty task group. Let's delete that. Delete task group. Yep, go ahead. See ya in hell. So GeV. Every time I say GeV, I'm thinking about Giga Electron Volts, but okay. Alright, let's move to B1 and survey. C1, go ahead, survey, then C3. Oh, C2 of course, and C3. And do not use C4, otherwise you blow yourself up. And as soon as you're done with that, move back to the Wolf 359 jump point. They can't transit, they don't have a jump engine. But its fuel still looks alrightish, so it doesn't really matter. Everything else is looking kind of fine. Let's take a peek at our commanders and actually our civilian administrators. Adan Edelhart is still the Earth Sector commander. Pretty interesting bony, a lot of them actually. And some diplomacy. Maybe we need to talk to somebody soon. You, Alexander Shepard, you're unassigned. You could be good though. You know what? You have. Let's take a peek. We need something with someone with a good mining bonus. Peter Vaughn. You could be. Oh yeah, you could be. You could be Governor of Mars. Do we have a Governor of Mars at the moment? Who's the current governor? How do I see that actually? Oh, he has psychological problems. Okay. Well, let's do this on another day. I'm not really up for looking up some weird guys to assign to some planets that aren't really that important. What's the major... Well, the major point, the major thing that intrigues me at the moment is these prisoners of war on this planet. Not on this planet, but on those two, actually, I think, even. A4... No. Just on A1. I mean, it's almost 2,200 people. So I don't know what these guys are. It's rather interesting. Maybe we send a xenologist there? I have no clue what they would do. So I know I'm not sending scientists. Send some colonels and some commanders. So these are, what, 4 people? Awesome, let's send them there. Great team. The thing is, that's a little bit cheaty, you could say, because if I just disband them on this planet, I can just teleport them to another planet. Usually I would need a ship, you know, and transport them there, but yeah, it's a tiny bit exploity, I would say. But not the worst. So how's the research doing? Oh god, 55, that's next, and it's about in half a year, and the rest is pretty far away. Alright, let's go back to Seoul. Let's take a look at Earth, because these guys are failing to load installations, which I don't like. Because that could mean that they don't have, you know, the things that they want. Whoops, why did I click there? Automated mines. Wow. We could use some more mines on Earth, but on the other hand, we're almost done mining Earth. So I don't know if I really want to upgrade this. We have 90 research labs. Wow, we upgraded this a lot. Didn't even realize that. Okay, but we don't have any infrastructure anymore. That is not good. Mars is getting dangerously close again. Wait a second. As soon as they hit 25 million, though, I can tell them to stop shipping people here. Yeah, see, as population less than 25 million, automatically a destination for civilian colonists, and I can go to stable, and it will try to keep it that way. So they have some terraformers in orbit. How's the terraforming looking, actually? Well, we're getting close to the 0.25. But then we also have to pump oxygen into the atmosphere. That will take so long. Why? Why is terraforming so complicated? Well, I actually don't know. Look at this cluster of, I don't know, planets and asteroids and comets and mostly stuff that's moving around and mineral packets and I don't know what. There's a lot going on. I like it, actually. It's good. It means that we're active. It means that we're actually doing something. At least it looks like it. I mean, it doesn't mean that we're doing something smart or, you know, good or something right. It just means that we're doing something. Wow, it takes quite a long time now. There could be some kind of war going on again. Oh, we have auto turns turned on. Alright. So Mars's unrest is decreasing again, but I think we can't really risk getting... I can't risk. I don't want to risk to get into the unrest region again, so we're going to build another, let me think, 400 infrastructure. So 400 infrastructure would mean that we could go to 26 million or something like that. Yeah, just a bit more. And as soon as we've done that, we can as soon as it hits 25 million, we go to stable, and it should just keep it stable. And we shouldn't really go above or peak above the current infrastructure support stuff. As you can see, we're slowly building up a political stability modifier again. That's kind of okay-ish. Shouldn't be the biggest problem here. Okay, so these guys are still trying to load some stuff, which I really don't know what they're trying to do. Do we have an open contract on Mars? Oh, they're still demanding infrastructure. And we don't have any infrastructure anymore. The frick? Oh, well, let's cancel that then. Anybody has open contracts? Let's go through. Might want to deliver some more mines to Venus because they have a crap ton of minerals there. Anything still open? Not really. Neujmin. I could transport some stuff to Neujmin. Oh, well, let those guys transport stuff to Neujmin. Why the hell not? Let's go for 20 mines. It's not really that great of a planet. Asteroid, sorry. So let's say... No, it's not an asteroid, it's a comet. Is it? I think it is. I think one mass drive is more than enough. Do we still supply stuff? Yep. Let's change this to... let's just leave it that way, it's fine. Good. So there's another civilian contract for you. And I'm just waiting on our... waiting for our espionage team, our sinology team, and our geological survey team to give me a report. Because I really do want to know what's going on that planet. It's weird. Well, I mean, still, I'm really not over the fact that we found a planet with 2,000 or 3,000... 2,200, I think I said. 2,200 random prisoners of war on there. I mean, we haven't found anything else. And we weren't attacked when we actually went there to look for stuff, so I don't know what's going on. Are these like super long living? Is this like a super long living species or something? That got imprisoned there or something? I mean that's pretty cruel. Like, oh yeah, we lock you up, and see you in 10,000 years or so. Have fun. And then they just left. So I don't know. Or maybe it's just, maybe it could be, you know, just a prisoner planet? That would be, it's kind of like Australia all over again, but with planets. Just send all your criminals to the moon. Don't be offended, Australians, that's actually what happened. Now they seem to be pretty awesome. I mean, I've never been to Australia, but still, they seem like fine people. Come on. Oh yeah, wait a second, I need to tell our ships to transport more infrastructure to Mars. Did I actually stop the contract? Can't remember. Or cancel the contract, stop the contract, yeah, whatever. Oh, the beaver is built, nice. That sounds really weird. No, not teams. I want civilian industry. Mars is not demanding it anymore. Ah, well, we're going to transport it over ourselves. Once again, I misclicked. That's nothing new. Everybody knows that I can't click. Earth. Load infrastructure. Move it to Mars. Unload infrastructure. Move back to Earth. Refuel from colony. And cycle moves. Off with you. Oh, wait a second, I should have... Ah, frick. I should have sent the... I should have sent our jump gate construction guy to the actual jump gate construction point. I still don't know if I want to go to Barnard Star or to Fort Eridani. I mean, Barnard Star is nice, don't get me wrong. It's actually a pretty good one, a good planet, I like it. A good planet, good system with a lot of good planets there, but I'm not so sure if it isn't better to go to 40 Eridani. The thing is, it would have a lot of... Eridani involves a lot of risk. That's the thing. There's no rest, no thing. Civilian mining and comma solar. Okay. Are you sure you want to go there? Oh, wow. Holy crap. You grabbed another really good one. I'm gonna buy that. That's not too shabby. I mean... yeah, why not? I mean, sure. That's good enough. It's a good planet. The thing is, though, this here was the one that they increased or, you know, built more mines on. And I was like, are you sure? I mean, that there's nothing there. Not that you would increase your mines on Borelli. No. You built it on Herculino, which is completely done. Well, you know, AI. What can you say? Anything else happened? They increased their stuff. Oh, Kai Patterson. That's, I think, the Mars's governor, is it? Yeah, great, good, fine. Anything here that I might have missed? New officer, unrest decreasing. No, nothing. Loading problems, we know that. Unrest decreasing. I'm actually looking for officer update. Yeah, they just got reshuffled. No, not really. That is interesting. What I would have liked to see is something, you know, something like they have found a lot of minerals on this planet. I'm still rather intrigued. Also, we should take a new look at this here, because we have some new planets, some new asteroids in this list, I'm pretty sure. So let's make sure we catch them. We build something there just in case. No, that doesn't really look like anything. Wolf Harrington, not too shabby. I mean, some titanium, some uridium. Why not? Let's mark it. Ooh, hello, 19,000 corundium. At least some accessibility, so yeah, sure, take it. I'll take it. Dido, nah, not really. Haley's. Oh, hey, hello, Haley. I like your comments. That is good. Corundium at 18,000. Pretty good with half accessibility. It's not that great, but it's still good enough. It's good enough. Dido once again on the list with not that much. That looks kind of promising. I mean, boronite and galisite, yeah, not really the most important ones, but sure, mark it down. It's at least something. This one here, Shalmas. Some boronite, some vendorite, some iridium. Yeah, that's not really. I mean, it's goodish. Let's mark it down. We need to strip mine the entire solar system anyways, so while we're at it. Okay, already marked down everything there is. Jupiter, sorry, I don't need. I mean, sure need it, but not. And Christ, there's nothing here. Nothing, and we're done. Good. Well, we found some new stuff that we will mine once we're done with what we have at the moment. I forgot to... Frick! I forgot to send this guy again to build stuff, you know, to build the jump gate. Darn it. Oh well. What can you do? Yeah, coffee's getting cold. Oh, right. The first thing now is to take the shipyard task group, detach the beaver, and you need to build a dam. Detach, move to Barnard Star, jump point, and build jump gate. See you in half a year. See, that's what I needed to do. And we would have had, what, 2/6 already. So, a third. Darn it. Okay, whatever. Is this even correct? No, it isn't. We would have been about half, actually. I think it takes 150 days, and we used... Yeah, 2/5. We would have 2/5. I forgot that it's 150 days and not exactly half a year. Alright. Which would have been 180. So 2/5 actually. Darn it. Trying some scientific, some logistics and ground combat. Those are not really necessary. That guy has some biology and genetics. Not really necessary. Hello, Ananash. It almost sounds like ananas. Close enough. It sounds like... God darn it. I had a joke and okay, forget it. I don't even want to do it anymore. It's done. Okay, let's just stop it right there. Let's stop this episode because it's just completely unnecessary. I forgot what I was going to say anyway. And now I know it again. It sounds like Sean Connery saying ananas, which in most languages is the word for pineapple. Just so you know, English guys, we call it ananas. Most people do that. And yeah, the joke was that Sean Connery would say ananas. Not good, not a good one. So it's better that I stop here because you wouldn't like this episode if I go on like that. So if you did like the joke, which I really don't think you did, then please consider pressing the like button. It helps me out a great deal, and I really do hope that I see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and as always, auf Wiedersehen.